Hello. Oh, this file looks so naked. The town is just completely empty. All right, so main goal is fast retirements. So 2 claw crushers, 2 bolt shooters. That's going to be very fast and easy to get. 5 boat sled climbing gear, not too bad. And 6 names, easy. So let's just work towards getting those bolt shooters and claw crushers, which is both Edge of the World and or Crystal Trench. And so let's go Crystal Trench first.
By the side of the road, you find a carriage parked.
Oh, I actually have enough gold for this. Okay.
You ask if he
Multicolored cloak. You see I get the invisible and fleeting dusk at 5. What do I get at 6? I play Deathwalker in a bunch of different ways. I would not say that I have like a certain specific preset, because I like both of the level 2s. Deepening Despair, it can just solve a lot of really difficult levels by being able to teleport allies all the way across the map. But for the most part, like, Restless Spirits is a general better action than Deepening Despair. So I like both of these cards. I prefer Deadbolt over Ritual Sacrifice, even though Ritual Sacrifice can give you really good damage output. It's just the moving shadows for 3, it's 50% more than moving them for 2, and it's just really, really nice to have this. Now, if you're really rich and you can enhance Black Barrage to be move 3, then you don't necessarily have to take Deadbolt. But I prefer Deadbolt over Ritual Sacrifice. And then at level 4, just in general, Fleeting Dusk feels like it smooths out the class a lot. If I had to pick one, I prefer Fleeting Dusk over Pulled Across. But especially with Permadeath, having access to this invisibility is really, really nice. At level 5, I definitely prefer Dominate over Medium if I'm taking one of the two. And I have played and really enjoyed a style where I have both Dominate and Fluid Knight, and I'm just chucking shadows out and getting rid of them as fast as possible. But if you take Dominate, you really need Fleeting Dusk at the level before. And then level 6, I do not like Vengeful Storm. It's it's not bad. This bottom ability is kind of interesting, but I like the Night Take Shape, and I really like the Night Take Shape, and I always take the Night Take Shape at level 6. It's a really, really good initiative. You get to move a shadow and teleport to it, so it's just by far your best teleport, and it gives you damage output on the bottom. And if you're already in a good spot where you can attack something with your top, and you don't have to move, and you can like finish the kill with your bottom, then you can just move a shadow, not teleport to it, and you don't have to remove it, and then you can do your attack for 3. So like Night Take Shape is just, it's really, really amazing, and the summon itself is also playable. Like any time where the damage output from a summon could be really good, like especially if you're just attacking an objective or something, this is not a bad summon to have. So I really, really like the Night Take Shape at level 6, and I do not like Vengeful Storm at all. And then level 7 Hungry Grasps is insanely good. Like Hungry Grasps is probably my favorite Deathwalker card of all of them. Really, really, really good. Did I put my level 2s in? No, I didn't put my level 2s in. Take off Incendiary Throw here just because I kind of want to avoid setting elements because of Snow Imps. Setting elements gives them multi-target. So, not really a good thing. The only downside to taking Venomous Barbs, because I really like Venomous Barbs at level 2, and if you have Initiative Boots, it's really, really good to be able to go at 7 and set Retaliate. The downside is just, then you have to lose a melee card. And who wants to do that? If you want to be greedy, skip Invisible. Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on your party. If you have a really good front line, and you can just sit from the back, and if you can play the bottom of Strength of the Abyss and afford to be eating 2 shadows in the same turn to do a ranged attack for 7 and a ranged attack for 8 with Disarm, I mean, it's so good. But you really do need a good party for that, and it's way better in 4-player when there are going to be more monsters and you can play Call to the Abyss for its top and generate shadows that way. In 2 and 3-player, it can be really hard to play Call to the Abyss top, especially to get going. We can get Opener on Blink Blade. And we can lose a card to negate 5 or more. But yeah, level 6 and level 7, I feel gives a really, really, really good power spike for Deathwalker, because Hungry Grasps is just so insanely good with a lot of the allies in the game. Like, people love having an ally that you can pull the same monster for 4 with this, because it's really easy to reposition your shadows with your bottom. And then 25 is not a bad initiative to go at, plus I basically always have Boots of Speed, so this can be a 15. And going at 15 and being able to either reposition 2 monsters or just pull 1 for 4, it means it doesn't matter where a trap has a trap on the map, or if a snowflake has hazards out, or if somebody's wanting to do a big AoE effect and you can pull 2 extra monsters in. Like, any use you could possibly have for pull. It's not only pull, because you can just move the shadows behind them and then it works as a push. So you can just use this to pull 2 monsters further away from you, and it's like something can be 4 hexes away, and it's like you're pushing it away to 6 hexes by pulling it with Hungry Grasps. It's just an insanely good card. It's an insanely powerful action. So much monster repositioning, and it's giving you multiple attacks, which means you can potentially get multiple shadows with it. Okay. Name of the game here is killing snow imps before they get off a ton of brittles on me, and not setting any elements so that they don't get off a ton of brittles. So I want to go late and have a lot of movement. I would like Blinkblade to go before. Okay, I can go at 82, and that way Blinkblade's before Banner Spear, and I get my free move 3, and I get a move 2. So if things move up at all, then I'll be able to get an Unbreakable Wall off. And that seems pretty nice. And maybe I can just into my Embrace to potentially make the Unbreakable Wall even better. Okay, yeah, they're multi-target, but I don't have the elements out, so I think Gem is going to take a lot of punishment here. Snow imps are the worst in that they're like the scariest thing to face, but I do think that they're very well designed. I definitely like them. They're a very interesting enemy. Wow, I was not planning to Firefly Swarm, but they positioned perfectly for a Firefly Swarm for me. And I could have used... I've never had the multicolored cloak before on Geminate, so this is going to be really interesting to have. I actually could have used it to make fire here, and it would have been really good. You know what? I don't need to play a loss here, though, and I can still get a really interesting turn. I can pull this guy into here, and then I'm going to be in melee, so I think I move here. The problem is I'm poisoned and brittled, and I don't have a way to heal that off in melee. But now Blinkblade gets to move here. And move here. And I get to hit both of these elite snow imps. So let's poison one and strengthen attack 3 the other. And now Banner gets to move in. An unbreakable wall. And this turned out to be a really good turn 1. Other than missing that guy. Oh, and look, now I'm in a Resolved Courage. I just need to move Blinkblade right here. And that's fine. I can just go at 10 speed and move Blinkblade here. And I could even move Gem away. So Gem can go even faster and double attack. Oh, and I can poison. The game is so free. I have never played a game that was easier than this one. I mean, this turn is like, how can anything even go wrong? I boots Gem to go faster than Banner. I attack the Polar Bear for 2. And I attack these 2 targets for 1. And everything is poisoned. Oh, is it not going to let me? Okay, I can attack him down this way. It wasn't letting me start the formation into the wall there. And now I just need Banner Spear to pull 0s to kill everything. So I can move Blinkblade here. I don't even need to move Geminate away because nothing is attacking. So I can just move Geminate down this way. I am in ranged mode, but... missing the Polar Bear sucks. Oh, but it doesn't matter because Blinkblade has a turn. So let's do this smaller attack. This kills with a -2. We'll take a -1. And then this also kills with a -2. And everything's dead. You wonder if it's by design, all of the starters except for Drifter get bonkers late mid-level cards. I feel like every class gets really good. I think it's kind of like, it's something they started doing with the Jaws of the Lion characters. They wanted to make level 5 a really like pivotal, important point for a lot of characters. And so like Blinkblade's level 5s are crazy. Deathwalker's level 5s are okay. I think Deathwalker gets a lot better at 6 and 7. Geminate's level 5 is really disappointing, but Geminate's level 6 is one of the best cards in the game. But it makes sense that you would want your characters to all have really nice power spikes. I think Drifter has a good power spike at level 4. With Chunk of Flesh. Like, Chunk of Flesh is boring, but it's actually really, really good. If you have both heal, crushing weight, and continuous health, attack 4, heal 4, get a charge back is insanely valuable. And then getting late into a scenario and popping on 2 shield is really, really good. And then you don't even have to get charges back on this. Like, just playing this bottom one time to get shield 12 is actually really, really, really good going near the end of a scenario. And Gift of the Prey is like super valuable for a ranged build. So I would say even Drifter has some pretty good mid-level stuff. I don't mind Breakthrough either. It's kind of boring, like attack 6, pierce 2 with wound. But it's not bad. Bone Shaper has really good level 4 stuff, as does Banner Spear. So yeah, everybody has pretty good mid-level tools. All right, not much to do here. I mean, I just kill everything, so. Sometimes the game just wants to cooperate. Maybe this party composition is just goated, and I don't know if I've ever played these 3 specifically together. Because generally, like, Banner Spear is lugging around a Bone Shaper. So obviously it feels a lot stronger when you don't have one of those slowing you down. I, like, didn't take any damage. I did get... Oh, I got cursed from my road event. Yeah, I got cursed from the road event. I mean, I guess we just move up to the door. Let Jim get a little bit of this. Blinkblade doesn't need everything. Although Blinkblade did just spend a lot of money to get Jim its chess piece. And maybe I should let Banner get the money. So am I opening the door now, or am I resting everybody? It makes sense to rest everybody. I can get a time token. I'll definitely get Hornbeetle Carapace up. Because this next room is where you really want your pace to accelerate to get past all the hounds. So this will be a good place to play like 3 Geminate losses. Yeah, the team comp has worked extremely well. Drive recharge. I think I just long rest everybody. It's early for Gem, but it's more important to be grouped up with everybody else. Sap speed into both polar bears is really appealing here. Let's just drop Cascading Reaction so I'm not baited into playing the loss. Because the loss on Cascading Reaction, it's 1 more damage than Twin Strike with 2 wounds. Like, it's not that good. And I don't need any healing on regroup. Reshape the guys would be nice. Somebody had Miser. I'll drop the heal. And let's go. Blinkblade can go kinetic with sap speed. Gem. I don't hate melee go in and drag down. I'm pretty sure that'll reach. And let's go really late with Banner and try to set up a meat grinder for the following turn. Oh, Gem is fastest in opening. That's fine. Okay, everybody's standing still. So I don't really get much out of the drag down. Yeah, because they get a heal too. And they're immobilized anyway. I wonder if no, I don't think I could have reached the imps. Oh, I failed the opener. Whoops. Alright, I get the damage. Is it worth it to do 2 strengthened? I take 4 retaliate. I think this is fine. They're both strengthened attacks, so why not? And then the nice thing is that... Oh, I don't have jump boots. I was thinking that I was going to be lined up for my meat grinder here. But I'm not without jump boots. I probably could have pushed in a way that I would have been. But it's okay. I don't have to meat grinder. I got really good damage to them, even though they shielded. I'm in range. I could step here and I get a 3-target Scarab Flight. Let's do that. Let's go fast, step here, and get a 3-target Scarab Flight. Yeah, there'll be 3-4 range. That seems really good. And yeah, I just now got the first hound, so that's not an issue at all. And then Blinkblade can jump over and just target whatever lives. So I like Twin Strike. And then finally... I'll just go at 32 and see what's still out there. I can go at 10 and see what's still out there. Because I'm going to Boots Gem here. I also get the push on Scarab Flight, so I could potentially position things in a good way. But this could just kill everybody. If we get a good Strengthen. Oh, the Strengthen draws the +2. I do miss a bear. But that's totally fine. I'm going to go and push him right here. And Blinkblade's just going to grab this loot. and hit. And honestly, I'm gonna go to this imp and hit it. Does that crit kill? That crit kills because of heavy sword. Nice bless. Well, I was planning to get the money on Blink Blade. We'll just draw a +1 here. You know, that's a good question. Did I accidentally set it to +1? That would make sense. No, we're on +2. We are on +2. Oh, did I go fast here? I definitely want to go slow on Blink Blade. Slow. I mean, this is an early game scenario. It's not supposed to be all too difficult. I'll go ahead and take the regenerate. Why not? I could even open this door just to get the polar bear rolling. I kind of like that. Like, I'm warded. I don't really care about whatever he does to me. Yeah, it's fine. One, two, three, four. I was hoping to get a meat grinder on him, but this seems just fine. Yeah, the hounds are catching up. Just kind of run past him. And Gem, I have a spyglass that I can get back with my renewing potion. And just pull him away from Blink Blade, who's the only person who's suffered damage at all. And now he's in a meat grinder. The only thing is I have to make sure to pick up the loot so that I don't fail Miser. Oh, interesting. The Elite Hound has the same health as the normals? At monster level 3? I did not realize that. Just long rest. And yeah, I can Icebound Quills. Okay, really nice to see the 6 initiative card out of Hounds here. Now they can't get it next turn. And not killing the polar bear is kind of nice because now I can just get in this room and I'll never fail Miser, since I got all of the loot in this previous room. And hopefully Gem kills. Poison myself with the bonus damage just in case I draw -2. I'm regenerated anyway, so the poison won't matter. I do need to lose a card to negate 5 or more damage. And what did I get loot-wise? I got Money, Hide, Arrowvine, Snow Thistle. This level also has Axe Nut. I got 1 wood. I didn't get the Axe Nut. I would not mind seeing the Axe Nut, and I'm obviously in really smooth position here. Just gonna... I guess before I long rest, I'll get further into this room. Does this pack hunting card reach me? It does. There we go. Attack 5. I can lose a card to damage here. And that will get my acrobat. And now I don't really feel the need to stay. Now I could just leave. Because is it really worth staying just trying to get one more herb? I don't think so. So we will just go ahead and escape. Very smooth sailing. Finally, Geminate didn't top the damage charts. It was kind of just because by the time Geminate got its turn, everything was already dead. The Banner Spear formations have worked out really, really nicely for me in these first few levels. The monsters keep moving up so that I can get 3 target unbreakable walls on turn 1. Do I care who gets what? This seems fine. Wooden hide. Metal is the most useful for making items.
Mercenaries are strapping.
Oh, we got the Lustrous Pit, not the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is in the game. I have gotten it on one of my files. Not that I mind the Lustrous Pit. This is a good level. I do like this one. Really interesting for Coral. So let's get Coral before we go there. But I could retire Banner after just 2 levels now. So let's work towards that. Let's get a trap. And anything I could get here. I already have a chest piece. I don't like Dancing Slippers as much. I'll grab a Protective Scepter. Going at 6 speed and Protective Sceptering is good. Blink Blade doesn't have any hide. I have no hand items on Gem, so I don't mind a heavy sword. That's definitely better than nothing. And then potions, we could get a stamina, a renewing, or a health. I mean, I might as well grab a health potion, right? Give that to Banner. With that in mind, I want to upgrade this Alchemist after this level. Ancient Spire. This level actually can be a little scary. Banner needs to kill... I don't have consistent poisoning for Blink Blade. Okay, this could be tough. Let's give it a go. If this is the case, though, maybe I want a potion on Blink Blade as well. I don't mind a renewing potion. Oh, that can give me my Poison Dagger back. And so, okay, so I'll send Blink Blade to deal with the boss guy.
Treacherous road ahead of you is...
And Blink Blade can Poison Dagger him so he doesn't get a heal, and then Renewing Potion, and then Poison Dagger again. Here, I need to kill 2 Bolt Shooters with Banner. Kill an enemy before its first turn, doing no attacks, kill 2 enemies in the same turn. We'll just try to kill one ASAP. Kill an enemy not adjacent while you're adjacent to another enemy. Kill 3 or fewer. There are no doors. 5 or more. Be the first to kill a monster. Well, I don't like any of those for Blink Blade. They all suck. Okay. This is not the worst level. I believe the boss is going to be 14 health. Is that accurate? 18. 18 is a lot of damage to be trying to burst out for one character. And yeah, this is scary. Now, one thing I see that I really like here is this Venomous Barbs loss. I can move here, get 3 retaliate, range 3, and I get all of the bolt shooters. And if they get hit one target with all attacks, they just all die, and I like lose a couple cards. This only doesn't work if they get their 6, and if that happens, then I'm sad. It makes it really hard for me to kill one before they get their turn, but maybe I could just go here and I could pincer movement and try to get a kill. I do want Banner Spear to get 2 of the kills. And I could let Blinkblade get the first kill if I wanted Blinkblade to go aggressive onto one of these. I guess I get the free move 3, so I could like twin strike one of them. I kind of want that for the boss, though. Yeah, if I just move 3, I can get up there immediately, and that seems really good. Okay, they're attacking light. I like everything about this. I wish Blinkblade had been faster, so the boss would have moved towards me. But him doing nothing is not bad. Let's Boots Gem. And I move here. Everything is disadvantage. I disarm myself, which I don't love. But I'm going to get really good damage out. And then if Banner pulls a +1 here... No. Well, I don't get my Assassin. I could still get it on Ruin Machine, though. That's not too hard. Unfortunately, I can't Protective Scepter since they got a Pierce card, but... that's not the end of the world. Oh, I definitely should have gone faster on Blinkblade, because Blinkblade's going to take a lot of damage here. Do I want any element? Oh, I can't hold Alt to check my cards. Ice wouldn't be bad. Neither ice nor light would be bad. Let's make some ice. Oh, I can't attack this next turn. I got crit at disadvantage because it was an attack for 1. Unfortunately, this guy does get a hit off on a Blink Blade. So I definitely took more damage than I would have liked to. I could drive recharge bottom. No, I think Blink Blade is just losing cards to any damage that it takes. I can Sand in the Hourglass this turn to heal up. I can Twin Strike to move and heal up a little bit. And, like, the boss will start running towards me. Okay. So, disarmed here is really annoying, but I can at least shield. And then I need Banner to kill 2 bolt shooters. I could go for this guy with combined effort, but I need a 0 to kill. I guess everything is going to basically need a 0 to kill. I can meet Grinder, and that kills with a -1. That seems worth it. They're hitting hard. The nice part about this card normally is the reduced range. Also, the boss isn't moving in. Kind of unfortunate. I'm going to shield Gem, because this card does not have Pierce. I would rather activate Hornbeetle Carapace and get one shield this way. So I kind of wasted my item, but oh well. Block the muddle, why not? Good. And I can move 1 and heal. Alright, boss, I really want to see those melee cards coming from you. I'll just go as late as I can and move towards him a bunch. Gem. Now, drag down here, I guess, is okay. I'm not in love with that as a turn. I would like a Draining Pincers that hits a bunch. I'm going to need to start killing machines soon, but maybe they'll just self-destruct on Gem and I can lose cards. I want Gem to come down here and do good damage to this thing. Let's do that with Reckless Jab. No, I don't want to give myself the negative conditions. And so I'm going after 34. That doesn't really work for me very well. But I don't have any way of getting the kill. This kind of sucks. I guess I'm hitting with Javelin. Okay, they're faster than me, but hitting light. The boss is finally moving towards me, but the rune machines are also moving. These guys also shielded a lot. Oh man, these guys are hitting for 2? Don't mind losing a card on Gem. Alright, we got a health potion for a reason. I guess since these guys got shield, I'll combined effort right here. I have Hornbeetle Carapace up, right? Yeah, I do. So I really don't want to do a ton of attacks with Drag Down. I guess I could get, like, just this guy. Okay, nice. I pick up a kill on just this guy, and now I can move and switch, and I can go fast and target this guy to soften it up for Banner. And Blink Blade went late. Let's use Jump Shoes, because that can get me all the way on top of this guy. And now I could play 3 cards this turn on Blink Blade. Yeah, that's worth it. Reckless plus Cascading. That gets me a lot of damage. And then I get to get my Poison Potion back. So the main goal just needs to be Banner killing 1 more, because I got 1 kill, right? So I double up into this guy. Gem has cards to lose if necessary. And then I just try to secure the kill. Self-destruct is cool. Calculated strike kind of sucks. Alright, Blink Blade. Let's use all of this. And that's 7 damage. And now I get to play an extra card. And this is going to get good damage with the poison. And he hasn't gone yet, so he's going to suffer from the wound. And now I just recover Spyglass with the heavy sword. And I should be able to kill him and get the chest. Which means my only priority... Okay, I'm going to get back my Spyglass here. And I'm going to Spyglass this because I can choose a bad card. Okay. That works well, and then I'll just move right here. And I can just lose... I might have to lose... like, all of my cards? Maybe that's not a good idea. Have I found a use for Chaos Cannon? I like it on Meteor for sure. I think I've also used it... I've used it on a couple characters. I should have just run away from this self-destruct. I don't really get any benefit from letting them self-destruct. Okay. Banner got what she needed. I wish I could, like, short rest Gem right now. Oh, the boss muddles me. Ah, and he pushed me away. Yeah, I lose, like, all of Gem's cards here. Hopefully I can survive at least one of these attacks. I mean, now there are no monsters down here. Okay, good. I survived one attack. And I'm in melee mode, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I have 4 melee cards and 2 range, so I can just lose... two melees. And now I just have to make sure... Oh, I only have 1 health. So I have to long rest. Okay, I guess this is fine. I guess I just don't get the Chaos Cannon. Do I have a way to guaranteed kill? Kinetic transfer Sand in the Hourglass should guaranteed kill. Okay, I can Reckless Sand in the Hourglass, and that will guaranteed kill. And this guy can't heal on me. So actually... he can't heal and he can't go invisible. So he either goes at 1... Wait, but if he goes at 51, he would move up to me. I would Sand in the Hourglass him. Ah, okay. It looks like I can't get the chest. Because I need either the 1 damage from Kinetic Transfer or the 1 damage from the wound on Sand in the Hourglass. This is okay. Because no matter what, Gem can just lose a card to damage. Yeah, the boss is faster than me anyway. It's okay. We'll just take this loot. I'm pretty sure I got 2 kills on Banner. And here, there's just no RNG at all, even though I'm muddled. This guaranteed kills. I just don't get the chest. It's really difficult to get that chest. But yeah, I didn't have the spare time. I absolutely had to go right now. And Gem has no more turns, but the level's over. Okay, I did get 2 bolt shooters. I lost a card every turn. Not entirely on purpose, but I did do it. That's funny. Gem with the most damage again. What else is new? Alright, and now it's just 2 Claw Crushers to get Banner out of here. Which I'm not, like, super excited about. I love Banner Spear. But it is nice to progress the prosperity early. Let's give it all to Blink Blade. And we're returning to Outpost. I don't wanna play either of the links.
It's almost time to head out on.
We'll bet resources. Metal and Hide seems good to me. And we now have the trap unlocked. What did there was a building I really wanted to build. Oh, it was upgrading the Alchemist. Dang, but I just lost a metal. Alright, well, I don't have the metal to build anything. I would really like to upgrade the Alchemist, because Banner probably retires after this level, and I would like to be able to get my herb back here. But I guess I didn't get the metal, so I don't deserve it. Well, I just shouldn't have bet that metal. That's alright. I guess I don't have to play Edge of the World. I could play something else instead to try to get a medal. Avalanche. My characters are interesting for Avalanche. I want to play the Lustrous Pit, but I want a trap for it. And Coral. Both of those characters sound fun for that level. Actually, I don't know if I've ever brought a trap to Edge of the World. Let's just 4-man Edge of the World. $100 gold is fine. Oh, I can't get Boots of Speed on trap. That is annoying. I could pick up a leather armor. I don't hate that. I could get a weighted net. I think I like leather armor, heater shield. And yeah, I've probably played Edge of the World 1 or 2 times with a trap, but he seems really fun for the level. So pushes and pulls are both going to be good. No need for spring loaded. Movement is good. Enticing Bait is a really good card early. I like the improvised improvement over Electrified Net. Range push and pull are good, and I'd rather have Dismantle over Furry Facade. Easy. Let's see. Kill an enemy with 2 or more negative conditions. Sure. 2 cards to the Lost Pile early. 2 elites on Blink Blade. Don't love that. Kill something in a single action on Gem. Probably not. Kill the last enemy to die. That's very doable. No attacks in the first 3 rounds on Trap. Yes, please. On a Trap's very first level ever, no attacks is... It's like a dream come true. Oh, wow. In 4-player, they just put them right in your face. So I have... Okay, there are 3 Claw Crushers. 1 normal, 1 elite, 1 normal. Banner needs to kill 2 of them. And then there's an elite soldier and 2 normal soldiers. No problem. So let's set up for a meat grinder on turn 2. Maybe that means I want Javelin as my bottom here. I think I like a drag down. Maybe I like a big Hornet Stinger's AoE poison. Maybe I wait for more things to be in, because these guys all have shield, and then the Pierce on Hornet Stinger gets a little more value, and the poison gets a little more value. Maybe I want poison to add up damage really quickly, though. Would spending Meat Grinder early be a bad idea just because it's one of my better damage output tools? And I need to save damage output to kill this, because these are scarier with there being 2 elites, and these are all normals. I think I will try to save Meat Grinder. Although, Trap's not doing anything in the beginning. I really like the idea of just starting out and putting out 6 health of heal traps that my characters can back out into. And then turn 2, I can make an improvised improvement. Although I don't have any bottoms that make a trap except for exploding decoy, but I don't know if I want to do that with improvised improvement. So maybe I'll make a Caltrops. I'll make a honeypot Caltrops, and I can turn one of the Caltrops into the improvised improvement. And then maybe turn 3 I reposition with Spike Pit or something, and then turn 4 I can attack and not lose my Prepper battle goal. Blink Blade, very simple. Late in position, sap speed. And is this a place to use a loss on Gem? I could go for Hornbeetle Carapace right now. I could try to group things up for a Firefly Swarm. I could do a Venomous Barbs Retaliate. I think I'm just going to start out slow and immobilize some stuff for the following turn. Okay, everybody's moving. I think I like this start. So these guys are going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this guy's going to move 2. So this guy will reach Banner if I back up. I could... place Trap. And now this guy doesn't reach anybody. He just goes 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. I like that. And now nobody takes damage because of Trap. And Trap can improvised improvement this and then just back off. Hey, Slush. And yeah, there's the Trap value right there. Blocked and attack too. What's wrong with Trap? Trap's so good. Alright, move here, get a 2-target immobilize. Trap prevented Banner Spear from taking an attack 2 this turn. I'll have you know. I could step on my own 1 damage trap to get off a 2-target attack 3. That seems worth it. I don't know. The trap was, like, kind of valuable. But I got off a crit because of it. And I can push this guy away. with the immobilize, that seems so good. Blinkblade will just step up here. And I poison this guy. And let's just Spyglass Heavy Sword right here. We'll draw a +1 and kill him. Easy. Named him after your uncle totally incapable of hunting. I like Trap. I'm not gonna down talk Trap at all. He's good. He's much more valuable than your uncle. Alright, improvised improvement. And maybe I'll just exploding decoy. I can get 7 damage worth of traps, and then I could dismantle them. I don't know. I mean, I feel good here. Blinkblade will just blurry jab and back away. Gem. I mean, Gem doesn't look super fantastic with anything, but maybe it's just back out and into my embrace. I just kind of want to save into my embrace because it's basically my best card. Maybe I'm just gonna melee attack for 2 and then back away. This guy's immobilized, so like, let's just get away from him. And I can save Meat Grinder. This guy's already going to be wounded. I could disarm him, but then I'm kind of running forward into these guys for like what reason? Let's go late and play it by feel. Maybe I'll move into something. Okay, I got range 2 on that guy. But I got good movement on Claw Crushers. I like that. But now I'm with Trap in the scenario where if you end your turn on water, you take 2 damage. What one is that? You can only walk to the side of the room? Is that the, like, giant pig scenario? You have Trap and Meter doing absolutely nothing due to 0 featureless tiles available most of the time. Yeah, is that the giant pig level? It's the last level of the personal quest? Are you like trying to kill the Fish King? Yeah, I don't know what level you're talking about. I think I killed the Fish King once, but it was a long time ago. I don't remember there being a penalty for being in water. But I believe you. Okay, yeah, the chain levels where you're killing the Fish King. No problem, birds. Oh, this guy comes in and does a lot, but I have disadvantage. Disadvantage on both. Okay. I say he does a lot while he literally does no damage. And I improvised improvement, and I step away and make another trap. And now this guy's attack 4 is only going to hit banner. And these guys are far away, which I like. Emphasis on the only. Oh, I shouldn't have placed that trap. Okay, well this is going to be the second time this scenario where my Banner Spear walks into my own traps. I just didn't even realize that I was setting myself up for a tip of the spear, but it's so good. How could I not? Yeah. Insanely good. Okay, is this... No, it's only been 2 turns, so I still can't attack or I lose. I lose my prepper battle goal. But I can Boar Catcher dismantle, and I get a 9 damage trap that I can then push into with Flurry of Nails. And a 9 damage trap, this guy being pushed into, just basically kills him. And that's just insanely good. Banner can get the heal here. And then I guess I would love to Meat Grinder whatever's left over there, but it feels like I can just kite back. I guess I'm in Resolved Courage. So I can just immobilize and run away. Melee is really not the place to be here, but my only form change is Hornet Stinger, so I actually need to be really careful about that. I need to be able to guarantee I'll be able to attack to get it off. So maybe I'll just activate Hornbeetle Carapace here. Or I might just do nothing. I might just like move to and attack and finish off the kill on this guy if he's not dead. Meanwhile, I think this is a good time to just go late with Blink Blade and get into position for a Meat Grinder maybe. Nice. I like Frantic Swipes here. That's really good for me. And Hasty Assault. I like everybody grouping up. So, Resolved Courage. Do I get the kill? Essentially, because he's immobilized. And I think I'll just grab the heal. This guy's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack Trap for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if I grab the heal... If I grab the heal on Banner, he hits Banner as well. So I'll just run Banner way back here. Same thing with Gem. I don't need to move forward because this guy's going to die. I just stay here, but they're going to move up, which means I can get Venomous Barbs to switch next turn. And yeah, Trap definitely does not mind getting missed. That guy suffers from the wound. I get to place the Boar Catcher. The only problem is triggering it. And things are not lined up. Blink Blade could do it. Because I don't have my pull with Trap anymore. I have to trigger it with the push on Flurry of Nails. And my initiative really sucks. I guess I don't have to go for the 14 health guy. I could place the Boar Catcher here, dismantle this, move 3, place it here, then move... I would have to move 3 to push this guy up into it. Okay, in that case, I think I'm just going to dismantle this, move right here, and reassemble. And Blink Blade played Kinetic Transfer this turn while slow. And I can just pay a token. And push this guy way out of the way. Oh wait, no. I don't want to push him way out of the way. No. I don't push him way out of the way. I just push him 1 hex here. And then this guy, I push way out of the way. And then I wish I could move with my top. But now, these guys are in a Meat Grinder. So I have combined effort Meat Grinder. I can move 2, move Trap for 2, and Meat Grinder. The problem... I mean, this guy's gonna die. The initiative on that is pretty bad. But I think I can just play these cards and figure out what I'm doing based off what they're doing, right? That seems totally reasonable. And they're late. So I boots Banner to be faster than Trap. Blink Blade comes over here and hits this guy. Geminate runs here and poisons both of them, throwing these items into this guy, and Trap's already poisoned, so who cares? Wow, Heavy Sword and Spyglass did nothing. I played Javelin Bottom on turn 1, I think, and I like didn't really get much of anything out of it. But it's cool with me. I mean, this has worked out really well. This is a really nice meat grinder. Okay. Didn't quite kill that guy, and now he actually gets a really nice earthen blow into 2 characters. I would die to wound if he crits me. I'm not going to worry about potioning because I do have Flurry of Nails here. And a -1, and he dies to wound. And I can just move Trap back 2. And this guy... Oh, no, he can run through his ally, so he will hit Trap. I could play this Lost to move him away. He's attacking for 4, which is actually kind of significant. Yeah, no matter where Trap goes, this guy's gonna hit me. I mean, I guess I only die to a +1. It does have Pierce, so my shield doesn't help. Oh, is he gonna target Banner? Nice, he targets Banner over Trap. Okay, that was just such a beautiful turn. Oh no. Oh well. I didn't kill 2 Claw Crushers with Banner Spear, because 2 Claw Crushers both just died to wound. I just completely forgot that that was something I needed to be trying to do. I mean, it can't be the end of the world. I guess I'll play Ice Flows. Okay, Focus Stabs. Do I have the disarm here? No, no disarm. Focus Stabs with Pierce. I guess I'm fine with Gem taking it. Well, kind of really sucks. Do I have any chance of killing him? I don't have much chance of killing him. I guess I just let Gem take it. I wouldn't mind Trap getting the loot. Oh, I'm already full health. Well, just don't get like a crit. +1 I survive. Alright, well, 2 +1s I don't. That's fine. I can drop Firefly Swarm. This guy's like shockingly annoying. Javelin's probably your favorite banner spear card if you consider initiative top and bottom and the enhancement. Yeah, it's a very good card to enhance, and the pull is just really good. The pull sets up so much for you. This felt like it started out really good, and now not so much. Spike Pit is kind of the card I wouldn't mind dropping. It can be enticing bait. I have heals from other characters. I think Trap is just going to go get started on the next room. Oh. Man. I really don't love it. Oh, I was thinking I wanted to pick up the loot on Trap, so let's do that. Surely this will be fine. Okay, cool. They finally played a no impact card, basically. So I will just back out so that I don't get wounded. Oh. I was thinking I would be in range to into my embrace. Yeah, and it's a crit. That would have been a really nice time to into my embrace. Do I grab the loot here now? I think I do. Sorry, Trap. It was a Snow Thistle anyway. Leave this guy right where he is, because he's on loot. And this really was not bad. I think I just lost one card on gem to damage. That's super fine. Ooh. Can move Trap towards this door. I like that. Now it's really easy for Trap to just move down and place caltrops to improvised improvement. Blink Blade, I can get off a Twin Strike boosted Blurry Jab, I guess. I don't have to Twin Strike boost it, but I might as well. I can Reckless. If somebody else could go fast and kill, maybe I'll just grab the ward on Reckless for the next room. And I can rest. I could Meat Grinder. I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time getting Meat Grinder off. In the rest of this rest cycle with the next room. So let's just get it right here. Okay, and now I think I Reckless top because of -1 kills. Okay, good. I guess having the ward would have been better because I would have killed with Blurry Jab too. And I'd be at the same health but warded. Man. 2 loot tokens being 2 wood is so... disappointing. Yeah, my last permadeath run, I died on Sky Hall. I lost, who was I playing? Deathwalker, Blinkblade, and Coral. And, Sky Hall is the level where it's in the Fist Algok storyline. The mountain is coming down, and there are these, like, 6 altars in the middle. They're invulnerable for 9 turns while it spawns a whole bunch of monsters on you. And then after the 9th round, you can start attacking the altars. And once you deal 21 damage to them, then the monsters can finish killing the altars and deal their remaining 21 health. And it's just like, there's so many earth demons. It's a really hard level. It always gives me trouble. Do I have... Okay, I have regroup, so let's just run down and heal. And everybody's just going to be in that mindset, running down and healing. Now, Trap could go ahead and open. At this point, Trap's just trying to build up a nasty surprise for when the monsters come in. Oh, I really don't need to heal with Blink Blade at all. Just take this move 3 over 2 move 1s. Improvement. Actually, I'd rather improvement this other trap. Improvement this one. And then exploding decoy. And maybe I just come back here and it doesn't matter. Because now with my last 2 cards, I just make an 8 damage wound immobilized trap. And I can just put that in the door? Oh, that's what I do. I just do that right now. In which case, I would rather be... standing right here, and that's a lot better. Oh yeah, and I didn't get the 2 damage trap because I went back there. Oh, but I can't spike pit and dismantle and put it in the door without dismantling first. But I could dismantle over this way. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to move down with Blink Blade. And then I can go late on the following turn. Here I can get Hornbeetle Carapace up, but I don't think I want to switch yet. I'll switch on the next turn. No, because I've got ranged cards. I can switch. I'll come down here and switch. And I just want to save a late card on Banner. So Gem comes down and changes. You don't need to watch it. It was rough. The first level of that day was pretty good, but yeah, the losing of the run was very sad. All right, so I've got a 7 damage wound trap here. And I have a 3 damage immobilized trap in the door. So once one of these guys comes through, the elite is going to get immobilized and not be able to move through, which is nice. And then maybe I can like javelin pull somebody into the 7 damage wound trap. Blink Blade, I went fast this turn just because I can... move with my top here, so I could get 4 points of movement. But I think I'm just going to actually heal Banner Spear. And on Banner, I can move Blink Blade forward. I'm actually happy with where Gem is standing. Okay, like, this is extremely terrifying to look at. 6 lurkers right here, all just completely ready to go. Let's just go for a late javelin. A late move in. I don't want to do a fast pull here. I guess I could just double attack without pulling. And then we'll take a nap. Okay, everybody's standing still. Okay, so yeah, I just attack without pulling in. These Mind Snippers are really squishy if I can just get there. Oh, I deal crazy damage here. Okay, Geminate just straight up kills that guy from full. Nice. Mind control, they don't have that much move on it. It's fine. Okay, I don't get to javelin. I don't get to do much of anything. I could once again, I think I'm going to once again step on a damage trap on my own banner spear. But I get off an attack 3 because of it. And I think I have to short rest now, but I can get out. Blinkblade needs to long rest. And Trap is now rested, which is pretty good. Caltrops can go here. The move 5 is nice for getting across this room, but doesn't seem that important. I'll rest. Resting seems fine. The elite can still hit banner, but I'm not super upset about it. Just go as late as I can on gem. We'll see if I can get anything. Probably not. I could pull a monster in for trap. I could also just get a boar catcher out, and then pulling something in does even better. I could get another improvised improvement out. I like that. Okay, here's their mind control card. So, not amazing for Banner Spear hitting Blinkblade. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. Is move 3 and attack in range 3. So the elite's not going to get me. Both of these guys will be able to tell Banner to hit Blinkblade, which is annoying. And these guys don't muddle. And this elite's going to hit Banner, so Banner's going to take some damage. Trap can't step on its own traps yet, which is annoying. But I do have some very good traps. Unfortunately, I can't really move Gem in because I don't want to be mind controlled. So we'll just sit back. Let's block the wound. Okay, as long as I don't crit Blinkblade. Not my favorite. Blinkblade took a lot of damage. You were definitely right about mind control being a bad thing to see. But I don't hate my position. Temporal can go. And I get to heal here. No jump shoes is something to remember. These traps, they're just not amazingly placed. So I have a couple options. I can move up this way and pull in. I could jump in this way and push out. I guess I could... This guy doesn't actually have any shield. What if I just do the dismantle to attack for 7 with wound? As long as I don't miss, then that's actually still really valuable. And that gets this trap out of the way, and it's kind of in my way. Oh, this guy's still immobilized for another turn. So I can just back out. Or he dies to set for the charged javelin. But I need to go after trap. I could javelin, pull this guy in, and tip of the spear and hit 2. And I like that. Then on Gem, I'm running up and hitting this guy, and my odds of killing are not that bad, and I get to immobilize this guy, which is really good. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. And then I'm thinking maybe it's late, go in with Blink Blade. This is a good turn. The only problem with Meat Grinder is I don't have jump shoes, so it's really hard for me to like get in there to Meat Grinder. But this is a really nice drag down, and I get to go before this guy gets his retaliate. A whole bunch of -1s. But Focus Stabs now goes into Gem, who is fine with tanking it, but hopefully I can just get the kill. I'm gonna get muddled though. Okay, I'm not getting the kill. Trap didn't get muddled though. I guess let's throw the attack 7 into this guy. Okay. Attack 7 crits for 1 billion. And now, instead of Tip of the Spearing and taking Retaliate while I'm muddled, I'll just pull this guy in. And I do need a 0. I need a -1. Okay, and we'll just pull a -1 and kill him. Well, pull a +2, but... And now finally, Blinkblade runs in. Okay, Blinkblade needs to kill an elite. Move 2, move 2. Dang. If Blinkblade could just kinetic transfer this guy twice. But I guess that's not very realistic. Let's just take that damage, and yeah, I'll drive recharge here. Because I would love to have Blinkblade kill this guy and get his battle goal. Oh, I can't go invisible. I'm warded already. I guess Twin Strike is decent. Twin Strike's decent. I need somebody else to get in here. I can Meat Grinder 1. That's fine. And Trap. Maybe Trap just runs in and pulls the Mind Snipper in for some damage. And Gem, we can take a nap. Push out of these guys I think is good for me. I'm going to go for the Meat Grinder on this one. Ah, just barely didn't kill. Well, health potion up. And now Blink Blade. Yeah, I get far enough away that the normals don't hit me. Especially because the elite's going to push me this way. Crit? No, -1. Might Renewing Potion to have advantage for next turn. So that Blink Blade gets the battle goal. Oh, I'm muddled again. That keeps being a thing. Alright, we get pushed back to infinity. Did I get crit twice? Banner Spear got crit twice. Both of these Mind Snippers crit Banner Spear at disadvantage. Let's just attack this guy and pull him onto this loot token to make it faster and easier to pick up said loot. And I've lost 2 ranged and a melee, so it doesn't matter. It's the same. We'll drop Reckless Jab. Trap feels very safe to long rest. Blink Blade 10. Flurry Jab kills with a -1. Reckless Augmentation kills with a -2. So I'll go for that. And here, I guess I just into my Embrace and try to kill. Yeah, they're really fast. Does Blinkblade die to retaliate now? Yes. Blinkblade is muddled and would die to retaliate. My odds of missing are pretty high too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's... Wait. I don't die to retaliate with Ward? 3 damage would be reduced down to 1, right? I think I don't. And now I kill with a -2. Well, it's the miss, of course. Yeah, I mean, I knew I was drawing the miss. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew it. It's okay, though. The ward kept me alive. I can move Jim up 1. Geminate shows Blinkblade how you're supposed to pull modifiers. At least I didn't pull my Bless. Bless would have been a little more sad than Miss, I think. But now I don't think I'm going to get Blinkblade's battle goal. I needed to kill an elite. And it does not feel like that's going to happen. Spike Pit can go. I don't know if the boss can be immobilized. I can go at 45. How fast can an ally go? I can go at 15. I can go at 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I will let Blinkblade get the kill if it seems at all possible. It's just not super likely. Oh, I can actually do Honeypot Top and get a use out of it. Oh, okay. Blinkblade's fast enough and has advantage. I can turn out of... Yes, I can turn out of ranged mode. If I transform now. Alright, Blinkblade. I need a 0 with advantage to kill. Unbelievable. It's fine because it still dies to wound, but I do not get the Hunter battle goal now. Unless killing the boss counts, but I don't know if it does. Ugh, but Gem needs to kill the last enemy to die. Improvised improvement just changes this 5 damage poison to a 5 damage wound is kind of funny. I guess I do that. I can jump over, make this a 6 damage poison trap, and make this a 5 damage wound trap, and then I can combine them. And I have an 11 damage poison wound trap. Oh, actually, I would rather be in the doorway. I would rather open the door. Because I can go ahead and get the boss up and at him. Because, yeah, he's never reaching or doing anything significant. Alright. Everybody else got their goals. So trap. Oh, nice. I can even, if I'm fast enough, I can attack this guy, pull him into the poison trap, and then combine these and run down this way. Blink Blade will just go late and get the Twin Strike heal. Gem, there's probably no way I'm getting anything. And here we'll just go late and move. Yeah, he's faster than Trap, I figured. And he does reach me, but it's disadvantage. Nice. And now I can get him this turn. So let's break this. Move here. Reassemble. And give him the nice. I'm going to take a lot from Retaliate. But he suffers 11 damage poison wound. That's got to be worth something. And now, do I have good pushing available? I should be able to... Oh, no, I can't stand there. Alright, I need Trap out of the way. I guess I don't even need Trap out of the way. Trap can push him with Flurry of Nails into this trap. And then Blink Blade, I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 with Jump Boots and push him here. So I go after 18. And then I can just long rest and see what I can do. And he's not even being violent back. Jump shoes for Blink Blade. Get in here, get over here. Oh, I definitely could use my items. He's gonna immobilize me now. Might as well just pull him down. I would love to get some more traps out. Man, Trap is almost dead. When / how did that happen? I don't have my push, do I? Do I have the push here? I do have the push on Scarab Flight. Then let's get that off. I can push him into this trap. Trap will take Retaliate and have to lose Dismantle. And then I'll go after and pull him away from Trap to keep Trap safe. And Blink Blade will go first and get off a Reckless. And I need to go at 31 here. Blink Blade with the nice attack 7. Oh, we're just not going to draw that Bless. I guess I just put it in for my own amusement. Oh, Retaliate was painful. And Trap's fixing to say the same thing. I don't have to. I'm not going to pull him. If I did pull him, I would be able to push him into this trap, but I don't need to. Banner is perfectly capable of doing enough that I don't need that one trap's worth of damage. Never mind. -2. He's actually just so tanky. Alright. Jim gets a turn to go crazy. And then I can try to kill him next turn with bottom attack, top attack. Blink Blade is no longer immobilized, so I will pick up the chest. Trap. I don't know if Trap's going to get to do anything fun, but maybe. I'll place a Boar Catcher and maybe pull him into it. And Banner, just a bit of damage would be nice. Not too much, just a tickle of damage. Because killing this turn wouldn't be bad as long as Jim gets the kill and gets the battle goal. But it looks like that's not going to happen. Can he be disarmed? No, he cannot. Let's get back the Spyglass. And a crit would kill. Nope. But he doesn't die to the wound. I could attack him for 5 with poison, but no point in doing that. What do we get? Restful Slippers. That's heal 1 if you're after 60, right? Okay, now I have an advantaged attack for Gem because he hit me and I have light. And that feels like it should guarantee the kill. But it doesn't. But now I just drew a -1 and a miss. Another -1 is enough to pick it up. Kind of gross how close it was, but it's okay. This is a good scenario to get my misses out. The question is, did I kill any Claw Crushers with Banner Spear? And I don't know the answer. I did kill 1 Claw Crusher. We're at 4 names already. I got almost everyone's battle goals. And I picked up every loot token in the scenario and the chest. Blink Blade topped the damage charts. Normally that's Geminate's job. Banner tanked pretty well. 13 items used. That's a shocking amount of items used for Blink Blade. Oh, and the bonus XP for everyone. Yeah, it was a good level. It was definitely a good level. I'm going to go ahead and give everything to Trap here, I think.
One of the
Yeah, we get 10 gold. I'm going to go ahead and give everything to Trap here.
an incoming merchant.
And we want to upgrade the Alchemist. And I got some level 3s. I like the wounds more than the +1s. And I like double time a lot more than make it count. Oh, I did hit 3 on gem. So Mandible Storm works really well with Venomous Barbs, but then you're just only taking melee cards. I mean, I generally don't regret having Dragonfly Surge. It's just the initiative on it is so painful. You would want it to be just something else so badly. But, I mean, it's not the worst card. It's just a little disappointing. Ah, I have enough money. Can I... yeah, I'm going to pick up an Amulet of Life here over the Spyglass, just because it's so good for Reckless. And I'll sell this Spyglass, and I can pick it up... I could pick it up on Trap if I had the money, but I'll take Crude Hide over Armor over Leather Armor. It's one more disadvantage at the cost of 1/-1, and what do I care about having 1/-1 on Trap? Alright, I'm just going to, real quick, let's just go unlock Coral. And let's just do it in the world's most carefree, cheater way possible.
Captain, we've spotted her up.
Who's 2 morale? Killed 2 enemies in the same round, that's doable. I do need to make sure to bring Blinkblade's invisibility card. That would be a bad thing to forget. Oh, double time's kind of cool here. I guess I'm really not under any pressure. So I'm just going to double time on turn 1. Oh, did I put... I'm not entirely certain that I put Power Leak back in. Okay, I do have it. So Blinkblade is going to have move 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I'm not going to be able to move and loot. But, oh, I would have to forego invisibility. Oh, but I can go late and move and loot with temporal. Okay. So I'm just going to, I'm going to double time and, double time, and it doesn't matter while slow on turn 1. And I'm just going to place a heal trap. I very likely don't ever need that heal trap, but the invisibility card on trap is going to let me move anyway, so I might as well have the heal trap. Morning Anomaly. Yeah, I started over this morning. The previous run died on Sky Hall, which is just a really difficult mission, which I have no idea how I'm going to get through when I get back there inevitably. But maybe I'll be able to figure something out. I don't know. Is it time to go invisible? I haven't taken any damage yet, so it makes me want to delay going invisible on trap. Alright, Blink Blade gets move 11 jump, so we'll just get next to the thing. And the nice part about double time is that I deal 2 damage to these guys, and my battle goal was Slayer, and so I'll be able to Slayer kill them really easily. Deathwalker, Snowflake, and Coral. You can't play Snowflake in that level because it's in the fist line. So it's only ever possible to play Snowflake there if you're coming back and playing it again later. Yeah, it's very sad. Because I agree with you. I mean, the answer would very clearly be Snowflake, because like, when is Snowflake not the answer? I could go ahead and move 3, loot 1 right here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that. Yeah, it's gonna delay this for a turn, but what do I care? Trap didn't even get anybody on him. Birds in his Tempest is the answer to most scenarios. Well, that's just a one rumor, so Birds in a Tempest doesn't quite help much. Believe it or not. Alright, we get the chest. It has some wood. Every time you don't have Snowflake, you find yourself wishing you did. I feel that. Alright, experimental adjustment. And I just move. And I can long rest. And this gives me Slayer. And I can start getting their loot. And now I'm back to the rock. Snow Thistle's pretty good grab here. Snowflake's really nice for this level because you can, from all the way across the map, you can command Blink Blade onto the chest. And so you can pick up the thing without having to lose any turns. And now it's just a formality. Your work got you Gloomhaven 2. And Jaws of the Lion for your birthday. Oh, okay, so not like the work itself, like people at work. Yeah, that is really exciting. Gloomhaven 2 looks just so cool. The items especially. The items were like insanely updated and cool looking from the ones that I saw. They were so much more exciting than their Frosthaven counterparts. There were a whole bunch of items that I saw that was like, man, some Frosthaven characters would go crazy with these items. I didn't get to ring around the Rosie and pick up a whole bunch of loot. I killed those guys at a bad time so that it spawned their replacements over there. Man, we gotta see this retaliate animation. At least it's faster than the Gloomhaven versions. But also, Gloomhaven did not ever have any scenarios where you have 50 bajillion monsters on the board. Like, can you imagine trying to sort this out in physical, trying to figure out who's attacking where? I mean, it's nice and easy when everybody's invisible, but if you're actually playing the level for real and going through that many monster turns just to, like, eventually get your turn a year later, such a bad level. Yeah, I know. I think that's the reason that everybody hates this level so much. I mean, that for me was like, well, eventually we, like, because we lost this level the first time we played it. And then the second time, my wife was on Blinkblade, and I told her to do this. Like, to just come over here and go invisible. And once she stood next to the rock and went invisible one turn, we decided to just pack it up and say, like, okay, you can just invisible, long rest, invisible, long rest. I am not figuring out the monster turns for the next way too long. You can imagine, because this is the level that lost your first group. Yep. Yeah, this is one of those ones that once you play it, it's like, maybe this isn't the game for me. Took 4 attempts to beat it. Oh yeah, Bone Shaper Banner Spear. That's what you do if you're wanting to give yourself a challenge run, is you play Bone Shaper Banner Spear here. Did not mean to use my Sand in the Hourglass token, but I can just go invisible. Yeah, like, this level in digital is not nearly as bad. Even when you're playing it legit, which I've done several times. Hey, they finally got to hit me. Frosthaven was your first Haven game, and you did 2-man. Two-man doesn't even help you with this one, because you just hit the standee limit, and then it doesn't matter. But no wonder you hate the Bone Shaper so much. Alright. Got our first boat mission. Got Slayer. 0 damage for Trap. You don't hate the Bone Shaper, you just wish it had never been created. That's fair enough. I'm glad to see that you're warming up to Bone Shaper. Alright. One more run of Coral. And if we don't get super deep, then I'm going to do Snowflake and Kelp in the next one.
A man walks through the open gates of Frosthaven.
Do you get morale if you purchase a ticket for the future railway? You do. You get 1. Not really worth it. Frosthaven has the most cool and insane classes in the history of games, but the scenarios screw them over. That's a very fair assessment, I would say. There aren't that many scenarios that are really bad, but there really are some scenarios that just, they stray so far away from actually playing the really cool classes that it's a little disappointing. You don't hate Bone Shaper, you kind of liked playing it, but some missions are just really, really not nice. Yeah, sometimes you just do not fit in at all to what the game is trying to force you to do. Yeah, you can make almost every scenario kill all enemies, but I like when it's kill all enemies, but you also have like a little something special to the level. Like have it be kill all enemies. The problem is when when kill all enemies is not a part of the objective, then they're really likely to just give you infinitely spawning monsters. And that's the reason you don't have to kill everything, is because it's infinitely spawning. And when they are infinitely spawning, it just very, very quickly and easily becomes really annoying. I have 10 wood and nothing else on Blink Blade. How did that come to be? All right, mining camp is going up. Honestly, Mercenary should have downsides depending on the scenario. Makes for some interesting plays, or at least makes you think differently. I do like how some levels it's like, this is a really, really good level for this class to shine. Like there are definitely a lot of levels like that for Deathwalker, where it's like there are objectives on all sides of the map, and so if you just put shadows and you can focus one and then teleport to the next, and it's like, this is Deathwalker's time to shine. That one level where you have to go back and forth, you like kill a deep terror, you have to go loot what it picks up and go back to the altar at the beginning of the level, and then the level stretches further and you have to do it again. Like that is literally the best level in the game for Deathwalker. It's like the level's impossibly difficult if you don't have a Deathwalker. Even with Deathwalker, it's still really hard, but it's like it's really nice when you have those levels that it's like, oh, this character actually really shines here. Like Bone Shaper can be really good in some infinitely spawning levels when it doesn't infinitely spawn all too much. Because if you can just, like on Crystal Trench, where it's spawning one hound per turn, if you just put 3 skeletons where that hound is going to spawn, those 3 skeletons are going to kill a ton of hounds before they eventually die because you get outsped. Yeah, that level is awful. It's not Depths of Delirium. Is it Unfettered Shard? I think is what it's called. Unfettered Shard is a really, really hard one. The last time I beat it, I used a Meteor plus Infuser to make like a completely full solid wall with just 1 hex open, because you have to have 1 hex open. And then I just put a tanky character in that 1 hex, and it was far enough away that the deep terrors couldn't reach me. And so just 1 night demon would run up, and 1 night demon was fighting my tanky character who could just out heal the damage it would do. And then I had somebody with range, it was maybe like Prism, who had enough range that I could actually damage the deep terror from far enough. And I just had to go really late one turn, jump over and loot, and then fast the next turn. But I have beaten that level without Deathwalker on +3. It was just very difficult. You had Fist throw ice on the ground so movement was better? Yeah, that is really exciting when you actually get to use your class mechanic for something like that. Especially because ice, it feels like most of the time was just kind of done dirty. It was just underplayed. All right, I think I'm done for tonight. Ice flows tomorrow will be interesting because Banner will retire. There will be plenty of Claw Crushers for her to kill 1. I may not bring Trap, I don't know. 4 characters is just kind of a lot. It was making it lag a lot. 2 names, so Geminate's probably going to retire really quickly. Little unfortunate I didn't get to use this multicolored cloak for very much, because that could be a really cool and interesting item to have with Gem. So we might make another Gem. Gem's done really well in this playthrough so far. And then that'll give another boat mission, and then I can go towards well, after Avalanche gives Skyhall, and the level before it is a sled mission. The Realm of Endless Frost is a sled mission. And then I guess I have to wait all the way till Sunless Trench. Or if I could get the Ice Cave. Lustrous Pit isn't one. But yeah, I get some retirements. We'll get Coral in here. I would like to play Coral with Fist. I've never played those two together. Coral with Fist, maybe with Bone Shaper. Coral Fist, Bone Shaper. Does that sound possible? Bone Shaper could go really heal heavy to try to help keep Fist alive. I could just like funnel heals into Fist. I could go Drifter, Coral Fist. That sounds interesting. Although I don't know if Coral is really doing what I would need. Maybe we'll let the random number generator decide. Yeah, support Drifter is definitely really good. I mean, it has really, really, really good healing. You can burst heal for 9 at 14 speed. And then like as a support, you still can put on crushing weight. Like there's nothing wrong with having that too. And so you have the best healing with not insignificant single target damage. Drifter is definitely not bad. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Support Drifter is the only viable Drifter once you get to higher levels deeper in the campaign. I don't know. I really do think that melee Drifter is viable. I really do. Like it feels bad because you're still just like bonking things with your stick, but attack 6, pierce 2, wound is not bad. This consume stamina works really, really well in the ranged build when it's 2 target range, attack for 3, heal for the damage dealt. If you've poisoned them, especially if you've brittled them, and then if you can draw some of your like +2s, it's not bad. This unending fight, it looks disappointing, but if your turn is attack 4, move, attack 4, and then what do you have with the bottom there? Is it, oh, it's at level 8 you get this, and so level 7 and level 8 you can do attack 4, move, attack 4, attack 5, and that's going to use a lot of your charges, but at that point in time you're going to have a bunch of the 0 get a tick backs. I also like the bottom of consume stamina with the retaliate ticker, because then this is move to retaliate 4. If an enemy dies adjacent to you, you get a charge back. And like 4 is an insane amount of retaliate to have, especially on a class that does have access to such good healing. And that's just your bottom. So if your turn is move 2, set up retaliate 4, and then you get to attack for 4, move and attack for 4, like that's really insanely good. I do feel you on lacking crowd control. Crowd control is really, really nice to have, but like I don't think that late game Drifter is horrible. It just does suffer from the fact that you can't ever have a super nice fantastic turn. Like you can see it early game when you play Destructive Fury and you hit 3 targets with it. That's basically all of your charges, and then you really have to babysit your charges so that they don't fall off, because if they do fall off, then you're useless. And so especially with the ranged build, you really, really struggle with that because you eat through the charges so fast, and that can be really annoying to play in my opinion. So I like melee Drifter more for the later levels because you do get some exciting things, and I think this use every part card is pretty cool. For you, frontline is either Coral or needs a way to not get hit. Yeah, I love the disarms from Banner. Fist is just not really a frontline. Bone Shaper frontlines in that, like, who cares if a skeleton dies. I wouldn't say Shackles as a frontline, because once you get to really low health on Shackles, you really struggle to do anything. So yeah, nobody really frontlines like Coral. Fist isn't a character to you. All right, I'm going to bed. Have a good one. Fist is the only class you can't like. In general, I struggle with the health-based classes. The 3 health-based classes in Frosthaven are very difficult. Good night.